Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nothing screams comfort food better than some smothered pork chops, which we are going to be creating today. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by seasoning my pork chops. All I'm going to do is just add some salt and pepper to these pork chops because I'm going to heavily season my flour, and that's where most of the flavor is going to come from. So to my pork chops, I'm just going to add some salt, some pepper, smash that in a little bit. Now I'm going to flip them over and do the other side. Okay, so now that the pork chops are already pre-seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 cups of all-purpose flour to a bowl. And to that, I'm going to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit more pepper, we're also going to add some creole seasoning, low sodium of course. We're going to throw in some smoked paprika. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. And like I always say, guys, the ingredients are going to be in the description box. Like I was saying earlier, you should really heavily season your flour, because not only is it going to give a wonderful flavor to your pork chops, but it's also going to be used in our gravy. We want our gravy to be extra flavorful. Okay, let's get it a mix. Make sure we incorporate all of these seasonings. Okay guys, now that we have the flour seasoned, another thing that I want to remind you of is always taste your flour. Because if your flour is already seasoned real good, and everything else is just going to come together perfectly. We ready to go. Okay, so now that the flour is ready, let's get ready to fry the pork chops. So to a pan, I'm going to add about oil, to that I'm also going to add about a tablespoon of butter. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to season my pork chops in the flour. And what you want to do is, guys, you want to kind of press down on the pork chop in the flour. That way it can evenly coat the pork chop. Okay guys, so to the pan I'm going to add my pork chops. So as you can see, I'm just shallow frying these pork chops. You know, I just want enough oil in the pan to be able to brown them on each side. So while my pork chops are frying, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my onion that I'm gonna use for my gravy. I like to cut mine in the round shape first. Then after that, I like to just cut them in half. I think that's good enough. Okay guys, now that my pork chops are finished cooking, I'm going to set them to the side so we can start working on our gravy. Guys, as you can see, the pork chops are cooked beautifully. Okay, to the pan, I'm going to add my chopped onions. And I'm going to let these onions cook until they get a little bit translucent. Also to the pan, I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of butter. And I'm also going to add some minced garlic. Go ahead and give that a mix. And like I always like to say, the combination of onions and garlic and butter, it's just something amazing. Okay, now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the reserved seasoned flour. And what you want to do is that you want to make a roux and cook this mixture really good. That way you can cook off the flour taste. Get a good caramelization going on. And another thing is you want to cook this over medium heat. You don't want it to be too hot because you don't want to burn your onions, that butter. Because this stuff comes together pretty quick. All right, now I'm going to add around 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm just adding a little bit at a time. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is the beginning stages of some incredible tasting smothered pork chops. Add some more chicken broth. Okay, so now what you want to do, you want to bring your gravy to a boil. So let me turn my heat up just a little bit. And what that's going to do is going to help thicken the sauce even more. Okay guys, now that my gravy is at the consistency that I like, I'm going to turn it back down to a simmer. And I'm going to add my pork chops back to the pan. I'm going to spoon the gravy mixture over the top of these pork chops. Okay, so now that I have my pork chops all covered with the gravy, I'm going to put the lid on them and let them cook for about another 5 minutes, just to let that gravy and that pork chop and all that seasoning just marinate together. Okay guys, so you just seen how good those pork chops are looking. So now I'm just getting ready to plate them up and we're about to go in for a taste. Add some seasoned rice to my plate. You can also eat it with mashed potatoes or just a delicious vegetable medley. Now we're gonna add one of these beautifully cooked, delicious chops to the rice. We're gonna hit it with some more of that gravy. And we're gonna finish it off with a little parsley. All right guys, let's dig into it. And it's fork tender. Get a little bit of this rice to go with it. Have to go in for a second bite. All right, guys. So this smothered pork chop vibe that we just did today, it's off the chain. Pork chops are seasoned to a T. All the flavors are just coming together wonderfully. Guys, try this recipe. You will not be disappointed. But if you like the vibe that we did today, like, subscribe, even share. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Take this plate with me.